Hey guys, let's cook together. You are going to be cooking with me today, okay? Just stick around, watch and see what I came up with. On this plate I have 1 fresh tomato, 1 onion and 1 green bell pepper. I have my seasoning cubes, my salt, my olive oil. I have other spices here, as you can see. So let's start cooking. I'm going to add thyme, curry powder, Old Bay seasoning, rosemary, and paprika powder. Now the salt. I'm going to add some habanero pepper. And finally some olive oil. Can someone already guess what I'm preparing this for? Guess in the comment section. Let's see who will get it right before I show you. Now we are going to cover and blend until smooth. Now in this pot I have my soft chicken. This is not the hard one. Here in Italy they call it pollo. So I'm using this soft chicken. I don't recommend using the hard chicken, okay, if you want to get the best out of this recipe. But if that's what you have, you can by all means go ahead and use that. So I'm going to pour in the blended mix. Everything. So did you guess right? Did you guess right? Let me know in the comment section if you guessed right. This is just a marinade for the chicken. We are going to use it to kind of marinate the chicken. I would have used my hands, but since there is pepper in it, I'm not going to do that. And I don't have gloves here. Just going to mix everything to combine well. Okay, I think that's enough. Now we are going to transfer into our baking tray because this is going into the oven right away. I don't also recommend frying it, okay? Make sure you pop this in your oven and grill. All right, guys, we are going to grill at 200 degrees Celsius. You can see it right there. And then turn the up and down burner on. That's the up and down burner. Okay. Now here is our yam. This is African yam. This is not sweet potatoes or any other thing. This is proper African yam. Can you see what it looks like? So this is proper yam, not sweet potatoes. And then we have some ripe plantains. So I'm going to be washing, peeling, and prepping this in general. I'm just going to prep and start cooking. Okay, at this point, guys, you can choose to grill this in the oven. Just rub salt all over it, just a little bit of salt, you don't need too much, and then pop it in the oven. But as for me, I'm gonna be cooking mine. I'm just cutting them in two. You can choose to leave it as it is. I'm going to add some salt. Remember, not too much. Then add water to the same level of the yam and plantain. Same level. Okay, that's enough. Now we are going to cook. Guys, here is the chicken. After some minutes, I'm going to flip over and let the other side grill properly. How are you, baby? Welcome. Welcome back. Good afternoon. It's evening, actually, not afternoon.
Good evening, ma.
Welcome. How was school today?
Well.
Good.
Nothing smells good.
Yeah, go and change and wash your hands. You know the usual routine, right?
Yes.
Welcome, my babies. I'm going to push it back in and let it grill. I will still be flipping it over again so that the other side will cook again. All right, guys, let's start making the sauce for the yam and plantain. So we are going to add a generous amount of the olive oil, not too much though. I think that's enough. And over here we don't do measurement, so we just eyeball everything. And then go in with my onions. I have 2 medium-sized onions here. You can use more or less depending on how many people you are cooking for. So we are going to let this caramelize a bit or get hot a bit, then we go in with the other ingredients. I'm going to go in with the remaining sauce or remaining pepper blend we used for the chicken, because we are not going to let that go to waste, right? Or will you? Just add everything here and we are going to fry a little bit. Then I will be back for the next ingredient that will go in. By the way, here is our yam and plantain. I'm going to check on it now to see if it's tender enough. Not yet. The plantains are still kind of strong, not too strong though, so maybe in like 5 more minutes time it should be done. All right, without wasting time, I'm going to go in with my fresh tomatoes. hold on, let's drain up this liquid here because I want it to fry very fast. And mind you, we are not frying this till it gets very dry because this is just for the yam. I don't want it too dry, but if you want yours dry, you can go ahead and fry it till it's very dry. By the way, I'm using about 7 pieces of fresh tomatoes, medium size. So as always, you can do more or less depending on how many people you are cooking for. This is for a family of 6. Now here is the juice from the chicken. We are going to be adding it in this sauce because we are not going to pour that away. Oops. Ooh. All right, and now it's the perfect time to flip it over again to the other side so it can get brown and crispy as well. At this point, I'm going to start adding in all my spices, my seasoning cubes, and my salt. Salt, curry powder, Old Bay seasoning, thyme, paprika powder, and finally some rosemary. Now mix and mix thoroughly. You can even taste and adjust with your seasoning. If you need to add more, you go ahead and do that. Perfect. Meanwhile, our yam and plantain is ready. So I'm going to drain off the liquid here, and that's it. I'm going to be adding a sachet of onga to this. This is the one for stew. So this is optional. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. Okay. Now it's time to add my eggs. I have 8 eggs there. Remember, always add as much as you want. Oops, I mistakenly poured everything at a spot. It's okay. You're still going to be mixing it, so what's the worry for? Now we are going to let this simmer on a low to medium heat until the eggs form. I'm going to add a little bit of the habanero pepper. Remember, we added some in the chicken, so we don't need to add too much here. This thing is actually very spicy. I'm not going to add everything. And then we are going to gently mix. I still want the eggs to retain its form. I don't want it to pieces into thin layers. Just like so. Now lastly, we are going to add some spinach to this. This is going to add a very nice color to the sauce. It's just to garnish it. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I recommend you do it. You will love it. We are going to mix again and turn off the heat. This time around, we are not letting the spinach cook. Just mix till it's thoroughly combined and turn off the heat, and our sauce, egg sauce, is ready. So did any one of you guess what I'm making before I started showing you the ingredients? And I mean, for the sauce part, did you guess before we started? Let me know in the comments. And turn off the heat. That's it, guys.